intro to the vlog?
I mean,
it's cool.
Show, man.
Like, here's the intro and the outro. It was a busy day. I landed from fucking Qatar and went hard for fucking 14 hours. You got your perspective.
I just want to be helped.
What perspective?
On this episode, my favorite human being in the world stops by. Yeah, I mean, Joe, like honestly, like Joe wearing pantyhose, what year was it? 70 what? Do you remember? 70. That is a risky move.
Yo, you know what? No, man, I liked it. I saw the humor in it. First of all, it was a job, and it was a good job, and it was with a good company.
Were you blown? By the way, I've seen the commercial a billion times. Like, were you blown away how good your legs actually looked in the, the commercial? For anybody who's not watching, maybe we'll edit it on the vlog. Like, it's a pan up of legs, and it's coming kind of up from the toes, from left to right, and like, it's nice looking legs. Like, and then all of a sudden, it's Joe.
This commercial will prove to the women of America that Beauty Miss Pantyhose can make any legs look like $1 million.
Now, I don't wear pantyhose, but if Beauty Mist can make my legs look good, imagine what they'll do for yours.
Like that, did that like, were you even stunned when you first saw it? Like, man, these things really work?
Wait a minute. If Beauty Mist can make these legs look beautiful,
Still got it.
just think what they can do for yours.
I was 3 when I came and moved to Queens. I was 6 when I started really crazy stories. There's a prized possession of mine, which I have in a safety deposit box. Everybody in the neighborhood had a Jets jersey. A number 7, a 14, excuse me, for Todd, a Mickey Schuler. We were poor, so I came home and I said, Mom, I want a Jets jersey. And she's like, you can't afford it. And then a week later, she knitted me a Jets jersey. And to this day, like, not only do I have it, my genuine dream in life is to buy the Jets and hang it in the entrance of the stadium and say, from not being able to afford a jersey to owning the team to just back to inspiring, you know?
Well, it's funny, when I was drawing up the partnership agreement with that I sent to AJ, I was going through my head of like, I was thinking like you. I was trying to think like, how would Gary see this? And I thought back all the way to 12 years old when I started a lawn mowing company. And it's like funny because I've always wanted to start a business, and I realized that I actually have started a number of businesses throughout my life, but I never really viewed it that way because I wasn't old enough in a way to understand like this is it.
The macro was in place as an inevitable. The micro is the serendipity of what you end up with.
Right.
Like we could have done, I mean,
Right.
my dad could have had a food store and could have had a bookstore and we could have built Amazon. Like,
Right.
I don't, like who the hell knows?
Yeah.
Like too
wine,
much stuff.
I mean, we talk about it all the time. If wine wasn't so heavily regulated,
I would've built a-
VaynerMedia, yeah, I would have probably came into the family business.
I
VaynerMedia
would've-
would have never existed. VaynerSports would have never existed.
Yeah, because I was,
If wine was soda, anything that wasn't
anything
you know
but
what I mean?
alcohol,
Yeah.
I would have built a $400 million business, not a 60.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I know it.
Yeah, just state by state regulations
It was just-
squashed entrepreneurship and growth.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if I can ask you a question.
Yeah.
As a one-man shop right now.
Yeah.
I'm building my brand. I'm doing a
Yeah.
lot of my favorite kind of content. I think I'd say what I'm probably best at is writing.
Good.
So I love blogging. I love writing about cases, Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, why you choose this financial advisor.
You should take 1 week and reach out to every second and third tier sports business and agent and NFL blogging platform and reach out to them and say that you want to write for free for their platform.
Okay.
You get the exposure, they get content. That is a framework that everybody needs. It's one of the great trades in the modern business world right now. I can produce content. I'm a platform that needs more content.
Yeah.
The trade, right?
Yep.
People aren't willing, you hear me talk about this a lot, doing things for free, it's not free. You're getting exposure and cosign. You're not getting cash, you're getting what you actually need.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I would do. All right, bud.
Gary,
Such
appreciate
a
it.
pleasure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me too.
real pleasure. Tyler, here's what I want to do with YouTube. Ready? YouTube. Tyler's gonna be in charge. Like, my world's gonna be in charge. Here's what it's gonna be. Ready? We're gonna do fucking shows. Complete potpourri. We're gonna come up with concepts.
Yep. We're doing
Like, I'm
one
gonna-
tonight.
I love you. Oh, right, we're doing one tonight. This pizza and fucking wine thing with me, Eitan, DJ Clue,
But that's
and
gonna live on your channels.
for now. if we had this, and by the way, maybe
I think we're gonna edit it and put it on 137.
it's done.
And not put it on.
That's right.
We're
Ready for
gonna
this?
live stream it
Let me
on
tell you what
this, and then
137
we'll put it on
YouTube is gonna be. Ready? 137's YouTube. This is fucking amazing. 137's YouTube is gonna be the way everybody as a media company is gonna do this in 3 years. It's going to be one big channel of pilots.
Yeah.
Of pilots.
My lunchbox today.
I'm actually gonna call, we're gonna actually own this. We're gonna call it Pilot, the barber show with Rick Thompson, show. See what happens. Next.
Yeah.
And then that's what happened with Trash Talk. I did it as a one-off because I fucking love it.
Oh, but then
And
eventually, if it hits, you're gonna do episodic.
we're gonna do podcasts from it. Podcasts and shows. That's right. It's gonna be called 130, the 137 channel is just gonna be pilots. So as we continue this collaboration with K-Swiss and we evolve, I continue to think about the themes, the words, the energy that drives me, that created me, the things that were instilled in me through my parents, my circumstances, the immigrant hustle, the lifestyle, all that, the entrepreneurship, the stuff that runs through me. And what was really excited as we went to the 004s was our first kind of high top. This is a kids, which is amazing. Our first high top, which really excited me in the white, and then the black low top. And we decided to go with optimism and positivity. The P and the O that really drive so much of what is needed, which is the reality is nothing good in your life can happen if you start with no.
We post on YouTube.
Because you're trying to get the push. Well, why don't we do both? Why don't I do one right now? I got it. Instagram, what up? Super fired up. This Saturday morning, tomorrow, well, let's make a decision. What time do we want to air it on Saturday morning? When are we ready? Were you guys gonna do it Monday?
We're gonna do Monday.
Can we do it Saturday, this Saturday at 9?
Yes.
It's Memorial Day. Monday's Memorial Day.
Monday, Memorial Day, yeah.
Which is also fine because kids are home.
Yeah, that was.
But I Saturday morning cartoons. I'm doing it Saturday. Saturday, 9 a.m.
Saturday night. Yeah.
Give me a box of cereal. Instagram, I am super fired up. First of all, happy Memorial Day weekend. Thank you for following me on this platform. It means the world to me. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. I want you to grab the kids in your family. That's right, the kids in your family. I want you to open up your favorite cereal, whatever that may be. And I want you to go to YouTube at 9 a.m. because I am premiering something that I've been working on for 6 months. The premiere of my Saturday morning cartoon, Lil V. More info tomorrow morning. Beautiful. And so whatever's left over, you can put a preview. Oh, we can do an IGTV.
And do you think it all stems back from the process of just not understanding the game of money or the education behind it, never taught it?
I think money is actually, it's funny, I was thinking about, I thought your opening question is, all right, Gary, finish the sentence.
Yeah.
Money is, and I played it in my head right before we started. And it was funny what happened. Literally my answer was, money is fine.
Yeah.
That's where my head went. It's fine. Like I understand the value. I hate when people watch or listen to me. Easy for you to say you have it. I'm like, you didn't know me in my 20s when I didn't. You didn't know me. You don't know me now. I have a very funny relationship with money. I do not think I'm overly strategic. I have people around me that give me better advice than I take.
Sure.
It's like, I think money actually is an exposer of what's going on in your head. I think money is a physical exposer.
Like reveals what's really behind that curtain right there.
I think money and social media are very similar in that they expose who you are.
Interesting. Almost like a character revealer.
I think money's a character revealer.
Yeah.
I think if you're insecure and you want, your older brother was successful and you're insecure about that you're gonna do everything you can to amass money in the short term and expend and deploy it to create a perception.
Yeah. Do you think that, you know...
You agree with that, Jace? What?
Totally agree.
You don't react to a lot of stuff, like, you just believe in it.
I did. I just texted the thread, so I was like...
It's just very real, like I just, like, nobody knows how, like I have no idea when I look at everybody here, how much money they have saved, how much debt they're in, or anything about it. And that's what everybody is. But everybody can see, I can see Nate's wearing those Nikes, I can see the Patagonia hat on Jason's, I see your, and that's why people use it. because we don't talk about money. Like, you know, I famously talk about this one story, I think you were my admin at the time, where somebody was really razzing me on social, like, you're a bad guy, Gary, you talk about buying the jets, but you never tweet about charity like everybody else. And I was in a weird ass mood, and I fucking hit up the guy, and I met him at Starbucks on the Upper East Side, and I brought my tax return.
Oh, shit.
And I showed him that I gave a ton to charity compared to and I go, what you're stupid about is my friends that you're putting on a pedestal in Silicon Valley, they talk about it on Twitter. And I know some of them don't do it.
Right.
I'm like, I'm sorry that I'm not comfortable promoting this. So like, I think that's what I think about, those things. Like, you know, like, God. I mean, there's that classic, like, there was a really fun meme that was on Instagram a couple years ago where it showed Jay-Z as a kid and the big chains and all the jewelry, and then Jay-Z today, plain black t-shirt, and he goes, this guy had $3 million, this guy has $500 million. And I think there's a very interesting thing about that. Actually, I was just saying something about podcast puffs. So I sent I made this one-off cereal up there, and I sent it to a bunch of influencers who are part of my database, and was just like, what's up? Like, this is for you, hope everything's good. And it was really interesting watching what everyone's doing with it. I'm getting a ton of brand awareness because it's something unique and different.
Yes.
So, you know, obviously you have a product.
That fits at a brand level.
But yeah, but that's where I'm going with it. Like, it's like what if you made a beef jerky? Yes. And the thesis was, you guys are traveling and filming all the time. Here's like an accompanied beef jerky. I think an unusual product that you give to the community, there's something that breaks, like, nobody was expecting to get a box from me that had a box of cereal with me on it. It like breaks you like completely, like, what the fuck? Yeah. I'm very big into like, what the fuck? That's why I do the sneaker deal, right? Like, what the fuck is good. I think I wonder if you can do something like what the fuck.
Yeah, it's with more attitude.
Yeah, like I don't know how much a parachute costs, but like if you sent like a parachute to 50 big time people on Instagram or vloggers that you wanted that you don't have, and I assume a parachute's expensive. Like if it's $380 but it's branded on you, and literally the note is like, we're inspired by the work you do. We'd love to see you jump out of a plane and do a film. That just breaks people. They're like, what the fuck? The moment
There's a parachute. There it is. Credit goes here.
See?
There you go.
Breaking the norm. Everybody's gonna send you a t-shirt, a hoodie, and an iPhone case. That means they're dead. Cereal.
If you think about your videos 3-4 years ago,
yes.
they were much more technical. And now I feel that the editors are looking much more for the punch in the media.
To me, what the conversion that I made there was two things. One, I myself am far more interested in understanding why. Bro, we're about to go around in a circle. All of you paid a lot of money, and I'm gonna tell you what you've already heard from me.
Mm-hmm.
So the technical part isn't working enough. The understanding why somebody doesn't act on the technical part is my problem. I put out an 86-page fucking link deck that is so technically sound and so detailed on how to build your personal brand. You all saw it. It's called the Gary Vee Content Model. Mm-hmm. You saw it. It's black and fucking white in deck form. What I'm interested in is both. And I say this a lot, and you'll appreciate this. You want the technical part of me? Why have I posted for 40 days in a row at the same exact time on Instagram? 4 days in a row. You can see that. Why? Like, I say it. Don't listen to what I'm saying. Watch what I'm doing. Right? You didn't need me to make a LinkedIn, I'm putting out to the world that LinkedIn's good 3 months after I went all in on LinkedIn. You could have saw that. The answer, when a lot of my friends ask me that, and it's a very good question, I say because the technical part of me is my actions, which is public domain. I'm asking you to spend time to go and do it. You want the technical part? Sit down for 3 hours and consume everything I'm doing from a technical standpoint. Why did I stop doing hashtags? Like, you can learn everything. I used to do plenty of hashtags in my post. Now over the last 60 days, I don't. Like, you can get everything technical from me if you break me down technically. The reason the editors follow my lead, like I post every post. Like right now it's 7:15 and you'll notice like during this time, like here's how it works and I'll show you because it's important because I just talked about what we just talked about, but like, here's the thread of my whole team. This is something I tweeted that I'm more than willing, they're asking me, do you want to, they're putting it, they know what to make. They're posting in here, right? Let me show you. This is all content that is being made, right, to post, but when it comes time to post on Instagram, for example, I am the one who literally posts and writes all the copy. I have gone more into the motivational. I view it as my desperate struggle to figure out why people aren't posting. That's what got me into Keeping Up with the Joneses. I never thought about Keeping Up with the Joneses. I didn't give a fuck why people bought Supreme. Didn't cross my mind for 40 fucking years of my life why you bought a Rolex. Didn't even cross my mind until I started getting into why are people not posting? Like reading comments. I know what you're saying in meetings like this, and I'm like, wait a minute, you care what other people think. Then it goes into why do you care about what people think? Oh fuck, your mother told you you were a loser, so you're insecure. Like this is a lot, everything, so that's how this all happened. And the answer is they both matter. The why, or like your emotional framework, and then the technical part is incredibly important, but the technical part, and I've said it, and I keep saying it, watch what I do. Watch what I do, watch what I do. And like, I think there's a way to observe, I think the people that have gotten the most value out of me have literally verbatim copied behavior, more so than even,
Thank you so much for coming. Episode 1 of Wine, Pizza, and Content.
Wine, pizza, and
we got our panel here. We got the great DJ Clue.
World famous. We got Dave East in the building.
Dave East.
And of course, the content king himself, Gary Vee, is in the building. Make some noise, please.
Absolutely.
This is for Gary. Hi. I have 2 questions for you. So the first one is, when you had financial failure, like, you know, you've done really well thus far and all the things. What was the thing that brought you up? Like that mental mindset?
I don't give a fuck about money. I'm being dead serious with you. I do not care about money. I love the fucking game. Like, people buy dumb shit. Like, lately people have been coming at me a little bit. It happened this week, and they're like, wait a minute. You keep telling all of us that you didn't make any money, but how'd you have money to invest in Facebook, Uber, and Twitter? Just like a thing that's popped up this last week. And I'm laughing, because I'm replying, I'm like, because I lived in an $1,100 a month apartment that was a piece of shit in Jersey. I went on no vacations, I bought no $4 coffee, I didn't buy any fucking swag clothes, and I fucking saved. I made $41,000 a year the first 3 years of my career, and I saved $9,000 each of those years. You know how many fuckers in here make $70K a year and lose money each year? Because they got a fucking I didn't have a credit card until I was 27. I had a debit card because I wasn't gonna fucking spend money I didn't have. I don't give a fuck about money, I care about the game. So when I lose money, I don't care because I just don't care about it. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, what? Like, what are you gonna do with it? First of all, none of us talk about money. People don't talk about money in America. Like what? We're walking around showing each other our bank accounts? Like, we don't, like, it's super easy for me. I think people value money too much because they think it buys them happiness. Like, people think that, and I really don't believe it. I really don't. It's so proven. People need to travel. People need to. And by the way, if you can't afford to travel, go watch YouTube. Go look. Like, people are confused out here. You don't need stuff. The more you're into stuff to build your happiness, that means you care about other people's opinions. The more you're fucked. Outside affirmation is fucking blueprint to fucking disaster.
How do you differentiate the two between I'm supposed to be patient because of my age and
not supposed. But keep going.
Like,
but you're ambitious.
Yeah, exactly. And I need to go for. And the thing is,
dude, think about me. Think about how ambitious I am.
I know.
And I push patience. Like the balance of ambition and patience is everything.
Yeah.
But the part that you're not struggling with ambition.
Right.
You're struggling with patience.
Yeah. And the reason why I say that is because that's exactly what happened. So I started on the.
I want to buy a multi-billion-dollar sports franchise.
I get it.
Ambition's not my problem.
I get it.
My strength is patience.
Yeah.
Your problem isn't your ambition. How do I balance ambition and patience? Easy. Lean into patience.
Got it.
Because ambition's easy.
Right.
I'm done. Today, intro to the vlog?
I mean,
it's cool. Like, here's the intro and the outro. It was a busy day. I landed from fucking Qatar and went hard for fucking 14 hours. Do you know what Big Wallet, Little Wallet is?
No.
Big Wallet, Little Wallet is like a hood game where like you roll up on somebody and you say Big Wallet, Little Wallet, and if they say bet, like they accept. First of all, it sucks to go like no, so you man up, and then you both take out your wallet, and whoever has the most money on them takes the other person's money. So Jason's like, I'll play you. Uh-oh, Jason feels good, I think. I feel like I'm gonna lose. I mean, he really wanted it.
He did want it.
He did want it. This is an easy win for him. You got it? Oh, you had it the whole time?
All right, what do we got?
All right, you good?
Big wallet, little wallet.
Oh, you got money.
Who's gonna call it?
All right. We'll just start with the 20.
All right, I got 20.
All right. Got a dollar.
I got another 20.
Oh, all right. Hold on. We counting.
We got a 5.
You're in trouble.
We
You're in
got
trouble.
10. We got another 10.
Ooh.
So I'm up a dollar.
Up a dollar.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is not good. Okay.
21.
Another 20. That's all I got.
That's all you got.
5.
So I got a 5. I'm down 15, right? No, I'm down 14.
Oh, this is a close one.
Oh no!
6, 7.
Like
20,
$2.
30, 40, 52, right? 40,
I think so.
45, and 7, 52. I win.
Yeah.
It was worth it.
That was a good game, bro.
This is a great game. That's it.
Now you'll know.
Yeah.
Carry cash in the office.
This is how you play.
Big wallet, little wallet.
Huge win.
Huge win.
I just won.
This is called making money. Money is big wallet.